Hey guys! Today I have a book haul for you. It's actually a haul from our local library downtown, our big central one. Every month they have a sale in their used bookstore where you can get everything for 50 cents each, or you can get a big standard size box full for $6, which is usually the option I take. So I'm going to show you what I got. The first two books I'm sure don't need an introduction, and the first one is A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. I'm sure that you all know what this is about. This is my favorite Christmas story ever. I didn't have it in my collection, so when I saw it, I figured, why not pick it up? The next book is Christine by Stephen King, and if you don't know what Christine is about, it's about an evil car that kills people. I love the movie, grew up watching it, and I've read the book a few times, but I didn't actually own it, so now I've got it for whenever I feel like reading it, probably in October. Now getting into the books that I've never read, the first is Tithe by Holly Black. This is a book about very scary fairies, as the back says. I'd never actually heard of this particular book. I've heard of Holly Black before. I've never read anything by her, so I'm excited to see what she's all about. This book had mixed reviews on Goodreads, but the majority of them were good reviews, or decent reviews at least, so if it's decent, I'll be happy. The next book I got was The Truth About Forever by Sarah Dessen. Once again, I've heard about Sarah Dessen. I've heard a lot of good things about Sarah Dessen, but I've yet to read her. So I'm excited to be introduced to her through a book that has such good reviews. The next book I picked up was Waking, a Fairy Tale by Alexandra Harvey Fitzhenry. I've never heard of this book or this author before, but it's really short and it sounded interesting from the back. Apparently the main character's name is Beauty, and her mother has recently died, and she keeps seeing what she calls the Shadow Lady. So, like I said, short, easy, quick read, hopefully. Yeah. Okay, I'm very excited about the next book that I got, and it is Fat Kid Rules the World by K.L. Going. Now, if you don't know, this book is about a fat kid who pretty much hates his life and wants to kill himself. He tries to walk in front of a bus, and he gets saved by this other kid who introduces him to punk rock. They form a two-man band together, and punk rock changes this kid's life. Also, if you don't know, this book has actually already been made into a movie produced by Matthew Lillard. I absolutely love Matthew Lillard, and the trailer looks amazing, but the problem is they can't get anybody to pick it up to release the movie. So they're doing it all themselves through Kickstarter, and if you would like to help out with that, go to their Kickstarter page, or you can go to their website, which I will link down below in the description. And if it doesn't already have a date set in your city, you can request it, and it'll help them out a lot. So yeah, if you want to support indie film and good movies based on really good books, then please go check it out. The next book I picked up was Everlost by Neal Shusterman. Again, I've never read any Neal Shusterman, but I'm excited to read this, and apparently this is the first book in the Skinjacker series. So hopefully it'll be good. It sounds like kind of the stuff that I'm into, the sort of paranormal type things. So yeah, I'm interested. The next book I got, again, is another paranormal-esque book, and it is Shadow Hills by Anastasia Hopkins. I've never heard of this book or this author before, but apparently it's got pretty good, decent reviews on Goodreads. I haven't found any actual video reviews on YouTube or anything, so yeah, it sounds interesting from what I've read. We'll see. This next book is completely random in how I found it and where I found it, and it is Love Shook My Heart, New Lesbian Love Stories, and this is edited by Irene Zahava. Yeah, it's just a group, it's a collection of 25 stories that center around lesbians, and yeah, don't really care too much for the cover, but I don't know, maybe it'll be good. It's something to read when I'm bored. Now, I thought that one was random, but this one was definitely way more random. It is Don't Go Near the Water by William Brinkley. Honestly, I was hoping this would be about evil mermaids and pirates and things like this. I had no idea what it would actually be like because, as you can see, no dust jacket, so there's no synopsis. It actually ends up being about the Navy, or being in the Navy, and it's supposed to be a humorous book. Not sure if I'll ever read it, but I've got it, so maybe. The next one I picked up is another one that I'm very, very excited about, and it is Derby Girl by Shauna Cross. Now, if you don't know, the movie Whip It is actually based on this book, and I love the movie Whip It. I love roller derby, so I'm very excited to finally be able to read this and compare this to the movie and see which one I like better. Alright, the last book I honestly bought because the cover was so beautiful. I couldn't pass it up. And it is Starcross by Linda Collison. This cover is so beautiful, and actually the book sounds really interesting. So apparently this girl is a stowaway on a ship, and she gets away with it for a while, and eventually she has to start leading this kind of double life, where during the daytime she's wearing petticoats and socializing and things like that, and then at night she's tomboying it up, working on the ship's rigs and things like that. So yeah, I'm interested to read this and see what it's all about. Apparently there's a little romance thrown in there. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. So yeah, that was my book haul. Hopefully this is shorter this time. I've already filmed it once and I rambled way too much. So yeah, hopefully this one turned out better. If you've liked what you've seen, then go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I hope to have more book hauls and some book reviews up, and some other different type of things. Alright, so I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.